Aloha! Welcome to Cooking Healthy with Lisi. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a yummy quinoa salad. It can be eaten hot or cold. And I'm going to mix lots of greens. I'm trying to get people who watch this video to really incorporate leafy greens and vegetables into your daily diet. So what we have here right now, I chopped up some onions and some cauliflower. And once I have that, I am going to add some paprika. You're just going to sprinkle some paprika. Make it colorful. This is kind of dry. Then I'm going to put curry powder. Curry powder has turmeric in there, so extremely good for inflammation. But curry powder is just really good spice to make everything taste good. And I like to put a lot of curry powder. So don't worry about how much you put in here, because always put less is more, and then when you need more, then you can add it at the end. There's no right or wrong with all my recipes. Next we have the pink salt. As I mentioned, I prefer using the pink salt compared to regular table salt because it has a lot more minerals in there. Then I'll use brown pepper. And then finally, lots and lots of olive oil. And then I am going to mix it up. You don't even have to use your hands. And just from the look of it, I can tell I want to add more paprika and curry powder. I know I wanted more curry flavor for my quinoa. So again, I'm just gonna shake. And then you just pour it into a pan, put it in an oven. I just use a toaster oven to save me time. So I put it on a toaster oven for about 400 degrees for about 15-20 minutes. So come on over. And I'm gonna show you when it's done. It looks like this. Okay. And I also have some quinoa that's cooked here. So I use about a cup of quinoa and a cup and a half of water. Most direction asks you to use 2 cups of water to 1 cup of quinoa. I found that makes it really mushy, and I want my quinoa to be more nutty. And you can use white quinoa, or you can use the red one, or you can use mix. Okay? But make sure you wash the quinoa and drain it real good. Okay, so 1 cup of quinoa to 1.5 cup of water. Okay? And I'm just boil it, and once it starts to boil real quick, I drop the temperature a little bit and cook it for another 10-15 minutes until the water is gone, and it's like cooking rice on the stove. Okay? Now that this is super hot, I'll be taking these leafy greens. I like the super green from Whole Foods, and it has kale and spinach and arugula. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take advantage of this heat here, and I'm going to put these leafy greens in here. And I like to put tons and tons of it and let the steam cook it. So I'm putting almost the whole thing in there, like 3/4 of it in there. Especially when I know that I have too much and I don't have time to make a salad. I don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to mix that in now. Take advantage of this heat, and I'm just mixing the quinoa and the leafy greens together. You can see the steam. Is cooking the greens, and there's like no water at all, just steam in my salad. You can see how it's slowly causing the greens to soften. So this, and then from there, I'm just gonna add the rest of the cauliflower and the onion into this dish here. And I'm mixing it up, turning off the stove. And this is my quinoa, cauliflower, onion, curry. It could be a fried rice, or it could be a salad. So. And if you taste it, if you find that's not tasty enough, just add more pepper, salt, more curry powder. So I hope you try this recipe out and see what you think.